I like to say Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushua, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, and salutations to you brothers out there doing this work of truth sincerity. I like to say Mawatha Babel, which is death to Babylon, and Lord willingness edifying for you brothers out there that's doing this work of truth sincerity. So let's just get right into it. This is Job 9:24, and the scripture says, "The earth is given into the hands of the wicked." Right, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So if the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, then the people will be wicked, right? So that's why the scriptures even tell you that the earth is wicked. So let me get it real quick. This is 1 John chapter 5 verse 19, and it says, "And we know that we are of the Most High, and the whole world lieth in wickedness." So again, if the earth was given into the hands of the wicked, then the earth is going to lie in wicked. From people committing adultery, worshiping other gods, fornicating, being covetous, being boasters, being blasphemers, being homosexuals, being lesbians, transgenders, and the list goes on, man. So if the earth was given into the hands of the wicked, the people are going to be wicked, right? So the scriptures tell you here in the book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse 11, it says, "Wickedness is in the midst thereof. Deceit and guile depart not from her streets," right? Depart not from her streets. And America, aka Babylon, is the mainland for wickedness, man. So like the scripture says, wickedness is in the midst thereof. Deceit and guile depart not from her streets, right? These people aren't going to turn their ways around because it's not set up for them to turn their ways around. The only ones that's going to turn their ways around is the remnant. And I always go into videos on the remnant. It tells you that in Isaiah 10 and 20. It tells you that in Romans 9:27. And it tells you that in many other scriptures as well. Baruch 2 and 31. About the remnant being turned around. I believe that's also, I want to say Zechariah, the book of Zechariah. But like the scripture says, Psalms 55 and 11, wickedness is in the midst thereof. Deceit, right? Deceit is what? Lies, man. Being deceitfulness. And America is filled with that. America is filled with lies and deceit. It says, "And guile depart not from her streets." So let me get this. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 16. It says, "And moreover I saw under the sun the place of judgment." And going back to Revelations, going back to the book of Revelations, I believe the 17th chapter. It says, matter of fact, let me just get it real quick. This is Revelation chapter 17, and I want to get straight to the point. Verse 1, it says, "And there came one of the seven angels which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters." So that judgment, like the scripture says, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, which is that great whore, which is America. So let's go back to this Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 16. So we understand what that place of judgment is. It says, "And moreover I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there." And again, man, what else do I gotta what else do I have to explain about the wickedness in America? All of the wickedness of these elites are being exposed, from their bohemian groves, from their sex message mansions, from their child abductive. And a lot of those cats are being caught. Especially in the whole entertainment industry, man. Wickedness runs all up and through that. So, like it says, "And moreover I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there." So lock it, man. So let me grab this real quick. going back to the book of Second Esdras 15:6, and it says, "For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled." So, like the scripture says, Second Esdras 15:6, "For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth." So, wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, right? You know, you got homosexuals running rapid, lesbianism's running rapid, women dressing like men, men dressing like women, cross dressers, transgenderism. You got all these things that's taking place. And you got the wicked again that's influencing all of these things, from your entertainers, from your so-called leaders. They express how they feel about this place. And the majority of the time, your so-called leaders, they're down with America. They want to be in America. They want to live in America. They want, you so-called black Hispanics and Native Americans to have a so-called free will. They indulges wickedness here, man. So again, Second Ezra chapter 15 verse 6, "For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth." So again, wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. So this is Second Ezra 7:41. "Even so now, seeing corruption is grown up and wickedness increased." So like the scripture says, even so now, seeing corruption is grown up and wickedness increased. The right. So like the scriptures tell you on well, let me get it, man. That's Ecclesiastics. That's Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 9. The scriptures tell you, it says, "The thing that have been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there's no new thing under the sun." So there's no new thing under the sun. Things like this have always been taking place on the earth, 2,000 plus years ago. And if you go back to the book of Genesis, let's get that. Genesis the 6th chapter, the 5th verse, one of my favorites. It says, Genesis 6 and 5. It says, "And the Most High saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continuously." So again, going back to Ecclesiastes 1 and 9, there's no new thing under the sun. The hearts of you people, lay up for yourselves wickedness, man. You indulge yourselves in the ways of wickedness. Why? Because you want to follow after a Cardi B. You want to follow after a Megan, what's her name? Megan Thee Stallion, or whatever the hell her name is. You want to follow after your Lil Waynes, your Drakes, your Kendrick Lamars, your young boy, and all that nonsense, man. Right? And all they do, like I said, the entertainment industry is one of the major industries that pushes and indulges wickedness upon the earth, man. Why? Because again, the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. So like the scriptures tell you in Ezra's, I think that's Second Ezra's the 10th chapter. Let me see, Second Ezra's chapter 10. Like the scripture says, if the king is wicked, the people will be. If the rulers are wicked, the people will be wicked, man. I think that's my bad. I think that's Sirach, the 10th chapter. Yeah, so I'll start at Sirach 10 and 2. "As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein." So check this out. I'm going to read this verse back. It says, "And what manner of men the ruler of the city is." So like your elite banker families, your bankers. So because their whole agenda, they whole plan or their agenda that they have within their wicked minds, they outplan it here on the earth, which is America, right? So, like the scripture says, "In what manner of men the ruler of the city is, such are they that dwell therein." So, again, if their agenda was to set up this place the way they set it up, and their wickedness, then the people are going to be wicked, because the people are only going to follow after the multitude. The people are only going to follow what everybody else is doing, and you can see that. Look at the majority of the so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native American men. You know, every the mass majority of them always want to follow after somebody that they know, somebody that they watch off the entertainment industry. For an example, like Lil Wayne, wearing the skinny jeans, and then from there it trickled on, and now you got Issacharites and Judites and um, Gadites and other tribes that wears the same thing. You had the cats bringing out the dresses. I forget the dude's name, but he was wearing like a Chinese dress, promoting that Chinese dress to encourage other men to wear dresses. Man, that's wickedness. So like the scripture says, "And what manner of men the ruler of the city is, such are they that dwell therein." So if the king is wicked, the people are going to be wicked. The ruler is wicked, the people are going to be wicked. Like it says, "An unwise king destroyeth his people." And look, who's the kings of the earth? The elite banker family, the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, right? It says, "An unwise king destroyeth his people," and he have totally destroyed you people, man. Got you people believing in all type of nonsense, man, and not really having you, understand the truth, right? But even if the devil was to put the truth out there, you people, you won't listen, you won't take heed to it, because you already have been used to what's in front of you now. So again, Ecclesiastes 10:3, "An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited," man. Right? So again, man, Job 9:24, "The earth was given into the hands of the wicked." So if the earth was given into the hands of the wicked, then guess what? The people gonna be wicked. And you can see that. All you gotta do is go to Instagram. Go to the search. You know what I'm saying? And what you're gonna see? You'll see a bunch of naked women, a bunch of half naked women, taking pictures and showing their privies and all sorts of things, man. But in their minds, they think that's right. They think they have the right to do that. But hey, like the Lord said, hey, either choose life or choose death. You know, Going back to Jeremiah 8:3, and you people, you have chosen what? You have chosen death, right? So I don't want to keep babbling on, man. I pretty much got what I already want to get, what I already wanted to get. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it from there, man, and say real quick. Give me 1 minute, 1 second here. Right, so I'm gonna go ahead and say Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shah, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakadash, double unto the apostles and elders of GMS. And salutations to you brothers out there doing this work of true sincerity. I like to say Moatha Bible, which is death to Babylon. And Lord willing, this is edifying for you brothers out there that's doing this work of true sincerity. I like to say Shalom.